Good evening, and welcome to Dan Bain's Sleepy Time Mumbles, a podcast you can miss. I'm Dan Bain. Every episode I improvise a low-stakes podcast for you to fall asleep to. He's back, is he? Back again. Finished up your project, did you? And then it's crawling back to the old sleep podcast. Yes, friends, I have returned. And here we are again. A pleasure to once more go mining into the lustrous seams of dream and the sweet unconsciousness of sleeping. I really felt like I was going somewhere with that one, but no. Before I begin this episode, this is a throwback style episode. I think it might have been episode 3 or 4, which was my favorite words that start with T. I think it might have been in the day when I thought a function of the podcast was for me to do a lot of different character voices. I'll still do that occasionally, but the data seems to suggest that the piece is at its best with a mildly amusing improvisational topic that is both mildly amusing and also incredibly banal. Yet sometimes I must admit I am tempted to add a small degree of theatricality, but I fight that the best I can. Yeah. Anyway, that episode is no longer available to the casual listener, but if you are a subscriber, it is still available to you, along with about 50, maybe more than that, first episodes of the show. Is a little perk that the subscribers get, along with a little micro sleep, a short 10-minute exclusive, subscriber exclusive for subscribers. Where are we at? We've done maybe 6 or 7 of them this year. Yeah. Anyway, it's an old school style of episode that I feel like I maybe thought it was going to be a recurring feature. So much in the way that I do the Radiohead albums or a Halloween one or the fake Dungeons and Dragons one. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a recurring one, but no. That can wait. For now, put down your phone, turn off your screens, and close your eyes. Now it's time to be mumbled to sleep. Season 7, Episode 7. My favourite word that starts with C. A, B, C. C is the third letter of the alphabet. C is for cookie. And that's good enough for Cookie Monster. It's also good enough for me. I have many favorite words that start with C. Probably top 5: crabs. Crabs is one of my favorite words. I use it as a punchline all the time, particularly with children. Another C word there, less favorite. When they ask what is your favorite animal, and or there's something about saying crabs that gets them all riled up. What superpower would you like to crabs? Anyway, that's a good one. Other top 5s: curmudgeonly. I think that's a great word. I don't know if it's a great thing. It's, but what a What a run of vowel sounds it's got to it. Quality good stuff there. Another one I greatly enjoy. Crepuscular. Oh, that's a good one. What's that even mean? I think it means like twilight. Like a quality of light. The sort that you get at dusk. That's a very specific definition there, so I really hope it's correct. 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 To wreck together. We correct it. Cooperation. I quite like it. It's a good word for a good thing. Comorbidity I also enjoy for the words with the kind of co prefix. Comorbidity. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Coco. I love that. Little repeated syllable. Ah, good. That's a good word. Co-pilot. Used to feel better about that, but I believe it's now the name of Microsoft's AI or something. That ruins it. Conjunctivitis. That's what a name. What a name for an eyeball illness. What do you got? Illness of the eyeball. Yeah. Ah. Conjunctivitis, is it? Are you a little conjunctive? That's a good one. Collagen. You know, the state of attending college in. I don't know when this became my favorite wordplay around words that start with C. I'll try and refrain. It's a little, how shall I say, insufferable. Comet, comma, coma, comb, cosine, cosine, cozy, co-cheese, cheese, cheap, that was good. What a run of professional improvisation. You're a quality contender. Cobra. Both the snake and the paramilitary organization. Yes, please. Cobra Commander. Cool. Code of conduct. Comb on the cob. Crackling. Coherency. Captivating cabaret. Cool. Commando. Commander. Commanding. Cabbage. Carrot. Really on the vegetables here. Is that all of them? Cabbage, carrot, corn, cauliflower. Capsicum. There's quite a few. Potatoes. Co-axle. A lot of co-words. Let's do some, what about Cry me a river. Crowbar. That's a good one. I do like that actually. Crowbar. What's a crow got to do with it? Probably they're naughty. Also, just crows. Oh, so good. Top 10 corvids, for sure. Probably top 5. Constantinople. Or Istanbul. Well, Istanbul doesn't meet the criteria, does it? Only Constantinople. Also a good word. Conflagration. That's a real good one. That's a real... Like you really want to do a big word when something's really on fire. And that's a good one. Chimera. A word that for many years I pronounced chimera. Because, you know, I had that thing where you read the words but you've never actually heard them used in a sentence, and so you just say them the wrong way. If you're lucky, people will kindly correct you, and if you're unlucky, they will not. Colonel. Here's the colonel. There's the major, there's the captain, and then there's the colonel. Colonel. Not one of my favorite words. Let's start with C. Colonel. Yeah. Bottom 100. Crying. Confusion. Consternation. Cramming. Chicken. I eat a lot of chicken. Yeah. Not a lot of red meat, particularly. But I must say, I do eat quite a lot of chicken. I'm really I wouldn't go so far as to say struggling to find more words that I enjoy that start with C, but what I'm really coming up against is the Q sound, and to an extent the K sound. Where they have kind of foregrounded themselves in my consciousness. And a kind of dominating the mental space, I suppose you would describe it. Comedy, comedian, comic. Career. Anyway, see, that's the K sound. Oh, holy hell. Some other words that start with C that I really enjoy are crevasse. Its close relative, crevice. automation, combine harvester, collective, Cadbury's. I don't actually like Cadbury's. That's down the list. Once the most trusted brand in New Zealand. Isn't that a fun fact? And now it's just kind of garbage chocolate. Just garbage chocolate. Yeah. Alright, let's finish strongly. Here we go. Cat, cockatoo, coracle, you know, coracle, a little skin boat, made out of hide. You know what a coracle is? Yeah, of course you do. Coral, cause, core, like the molten core, the apple core. Core, ho. Capitulate. That's a good one. That's probably a good one to end on. You know, capitulate. Like to give up. To concede. That was Season 7, Episode 7. My favourite words. Let's start with C. Dan Bain's Sleepy Time Mumbles is produced by Noosa Octopus Theatre, etc. and is created and presented by me, Dan Bain. Subscribe and like, rate and review. Click on the link wherever you find podcasts. Until next time. Good night. And sleep tight.